All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because today I want to talk to you guys about this little distribution that we got here from Yieldmax. So on Yieldmax's Twitter, we got basically what we're going to be receiving. I'm not sure which group of ETFs this is for. I should probably know this, but nonetheless, today I want to talk about some dividend yields. We're going to be talking about a couple stocks that I own within my portfolio. We can check my goal calculator right here, my goal template sheet, whatever you want to call it. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through some of the dividends that I will be receiving from this week's distribution. We'll look at YMAX, we'll look at MSTY, and we'll look at XYZY. I'm going to then calculate exactly how much I'm going to be earning this week. And it's going to be very exciting because with these distributions, I've seen it at work. I know I will be receiving the biggest monthly income that I will ever receive from my Yieldmax dividends, which sounds awesome. I feel like I'm going to receive half of what I'm expecting for the month within this week. So this is going to be very exciting. And I hope you guys stick around till the end of this video because we're up to 8,218 subscribers, 280 subscribers in the past 28 days. That's like 10 subscribers a day. That is awesome. 10 new friends every day. Man, that sounds weird. Anyways, you know what? Are we friends? Are we colleagues? I think we're a little bit of both because we help each other out here. Thank you very much in advance. And let's get into this video. So, okay. The first one I'm going to talk about is YMAX. YMAX is paying a 17.21 dividend. So 17 cents. It's not bad. When we look at YMAX's comparison to the S&P 500, I understand YMAX. Now that we did the previous video, if you didn't see, we made a video kind of comparing the S&P 500 to YMAX. Go and watch that. But YMAX holds roughly about 40 to 50% of what's correlated within the S&P 500. The other 50% is different, including certain stocks, MSTR. I'm not sure if it's in the S&P 500. Anyways, when we look at YMAX, its performance on a capital basis, 3% over the past month. The S&P 500, about 5.13%. But we have to keep in mind, YMAX is paying a huge 81.45% dividend. So we go 81.45 divided by 12 equals to 6.78%. Is this dividend exactly true? No. But if we were to add this to YMAX's appreciation of plus 3%, it says we'd get a return about 10% for this month. I think it's slightly under that, but I do believe that we beat the S&P 500 this month in YMAX. And the awesome part about it is a lot of underlying stocks in YMAX, I believe, have a lot of room left to grow. Nonetheless, this is the current stock price chart, $13.75. So that is our first dividend. And what we'll do here is we'll add up exactly how many shares we got. So we got YMAX here, 965. Cool. 965 plus, I know we have one more, and it is in our other account here. We have 965 plus within our margin account. We have 405 shares of YMAX. So I want to kind of just show you right here. Boom. So you know I'm not making nothing up. We got 405 plus 965 equals to 1,370 shares. When we multiply this by the dividend, which was 17.21, that equals to roughly 235 USD from YMAX alone, and the dividends will only get bigger from here, so very exciting. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyways, our next one is MSTY with a 137% dividend yield. It's a huge dividend yield. MSTR has paid some huge dividends, the last one being $2.37. Here, we're getting paid about $1.47. And due to kind of the price chart of MSTR over the past month, losing about 6% for the underlying stock, in the past month for Yieldmax, losing about 11%. So we did lose quite a bit of value. Of course, MSTY paid that big distribution, $2, so it's something to play into account. MSTR was on a pretty good run prior, so that's why we received kind of a big dividend last month, $2.37 here. Now we're receiving $1.47. So that's actually not terrible. It's low for MSTR standards. MSTY standards, but by all means, I'm jumping all over the place. MSTY right here, by all means, that is a fantastic dividend. And I currently hold 100 shares of MSTY right here. Beautiful. 100 shares. Awesome. So we're going to add this to our calculation. We have 100 shares times the dividend being paid out, which is $1.47. Awesome. Go times 1.47. Boom, we add it up. We're up to $382. Now the real kicker, and why I'm really excited for XYZ, look at this stock price chart history. Over the past month, XYZ, the Yieldmax ETF, is up 17.93%, whereas the underlying stock is up about 37%. Okay, XYZ did pay a dividend, the last dividend coming out to 41 cents. But this is why it's so important to buy big on Yieldmax ETFs when they're down if you want monthly income. Because XYZ, I now own 817 shares. And you see this previous dividend of 41 cents? Well, look at this. We have now doubled it because XYZ is paying out 87 cents per share. So at this rate, we go plus my share amount, which is 817, which I bought at a share price point. Some of them I bought at $10, and others I bought at $8.75. So I'm actually up about 17.93%, something like that. But what we're going to do is multiply by our dividend amount, which is 87 to be exact. 87.32 right there. 32. Boom. Wow. Our weekly dividend for this week is going to be $1,096 from our total investment in these 3 Yieldmax ETFs. Of course, that wow, that's a fantastic dividend. I'm actually pretty blown away at that. That is very cool. Of course, there's tax that plays into that too. So tax is going to eat 15% of that, 15 to 20%. But nonetheless, $1,000 for this week in terms of monthly income. That is my biggest week. I keep saying month. This is a week. So that's awesome. Hopefully we can surpass this in months to go. But I just wanted to share with you guys, okay, this is what I'm doing. And it's not to flex by all means. I just did it using my tracker. I used it with consistency. And of course, we're going to continue this and keep it rolling. So let me know what you guys are potentially receiving down below. I can't wait to hear. We're up to 8,218 subscribers. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video and you like kind of going through the stocks with me. I hope you guys stick around to the next video, and I hope to see you guys then. Please do take care. Only till next time.